Welcome to today's training. Today we've got a bit of a fun exercise to go through. I've also got a special announcement to share with you today as well. We've got something really exciting happening tomorrow. We've got the new launch of the Fast Start training, which is really going to give you everything that you need, all broken down into a 4-part video series so that you get to learn and understand everything there is to know to get started to build and scale your home-based business to a minimum of 10K a month or more. And you'll get all the information you need in that training with the 4 videos, and you can complete the videos inside of 1.5 hours. The total run time is 1 hour and 27 minutes. You're probably going to want to stop for breaks in between the videos. You're probably also going to want to take down some notes with your journal. Get yourself a hardback journal, something like this. Take down some notes so that you can go back over your notes at any time. The other thing about this training is because it's fast start training, it gives you everything that you need to get started. So it's going to put you in the right mindset to get started. And then what happens after that is you book your one-to-one coaching call with either myself or with your coach. If it was someone else that introduced you to this opportunity, you would get in touch with your coach for a 30-minute one-to-one coaching and mentorship call. Then after that, it's additional training. So there's more training that comes after that. Then there's a few other things which we'll go into, and you'll get to see all of this when you go through the Fast Start training. The total value that you're going to get, I worked it out, and the total value that you're going to get, including your 6 months one-to-one coaching and mentorship, each and every month for 6 months, you'll get a 1 hour one-to-one coaching session. Again, that's going to be either with myself or with the person that introduced you to the opportunity. And so it's a total combined value of £6,750. So it's huge value, extreme value, but you're not going to pay anywhere near that. If you're joining us with our network with Synergy Edge and you're working with us, it means that you're entitled to a lot of freebies and huge discounts. So you won't have to pay anywhere near that, but that's the value. I just wanted to let you know you've got some really great training and education ahead of you when you take action with the Fast Start training. So that launches tomorrow, and that's going to help you start, build, and scale your home-based business with multiple income streams. So the exercise that we've got for today is quite a simple thing, quite a simple one. And for some of you, not all of you, but I know that some of you are maybe, excuse me, you're maybe in between jobs. Maybe you're not earning an income right now. Maybe you've landed on this opportunity because you're looking to make a difference with your income. Maybe it's a career change. Maybe you're thinking about doing something a bit different. Or maybe you just like the idea of building your own home-based business so that you can have time freedom and the freedom and flexibility to work on your own terms, and also at the same time decide how much you want to earn. So I would say that if you're going to be in business for yourself, and if you don't have a goal of at least a minimum of 10K a month, then you're probably just as well having a job or doing something else. So it starts with having that goal in mind. You have to think about how much money do you need to live comfortably. That's the first thing. The second thing is, how much money would you like to earn? How do you want to live? How do you want to spend that money? So that's what we're going to do with today's exercise and with today's training. So we already covered in previous training sessions, we covered the 3 different methods for earning an income. We covered the cash flow quadrant. We looked at various other basic fundamentals of building a home-based business. But today we're going to look at something a bit different. And what I'd like you to do is get your journal. If you have a journal, a hardback journal, which I've always suggested and recommended prior to us starting with this. Hardback journal, because why? Well, because it's durable. It will stand the test of time. You can carry it with you. You can travel with it. You can take it to events with you. And you can use it for your own education and to help train and teach other people. So you're going to get either your hardback journal, or you go on to get an A4 sheet of paper, something like this, and make a list. So you want to write at the top. Go and grab yourself a pen and piece of paper. If you happen to be watching this as a replay, you can just simply pause the video, go and grab an A4 sheet of paper, or get your hardback journal, whichever you have, and get yourself a pen. And now you want to, once you're ready and you've got your piece of paper, you want to write a list of things that you're going to be spending your money on when you start generating that income with your home-based business. So one of the first things on my list here is I'm aiming for a new car. That car is going to be, it's going to have a monthly cost attached to it because it'll be on finance. It's also going to be, it's going to require fuel and insurance, road tax. So you have to budget for all of that. So I've got a budget here. I've written down a figure, and that figure is 600. I've then got once a week. Once a week, it'd be nice to go out for a night out, either with family or friends, either a restaurant or cinema, or just do something to have a bit of time out and leisure time. That's going to cost approximately £100 a night. Maybe not quite as much as that, but it won't be far off that. So I need to budget for that. So that's going to be 400 a month. Already we're at £1,000 a month. Then maybe you want to take up a sport or a hobby. So there's a few things that I'm interested in, sports and hobbies. They cost money as well. So I'm going to have to budget £150 a month for that, minimum. Then we've got new clothes and gadgets. Gadgets are not cheap these days. If you want a new laptop, if you want a new mobile phone, whatever it might be, maybe you want a new TV or a new printer, you're going to need money for that. So I've budgeted £250 a month for that, between clothes and gadgets. And then holidays. Who doesn't like holidays? We need to take time out for ourselves for holidays as well, reward ourselves for our hard work. So I budgeted 500 a month for that, because maybe I might decide to go to a 5-star resort. Maybe I might want to go on 2 or 3 holidays a year, maybe 4 holidays a year, who knows? So you really have to budget for that. So I budgeted 500 a month. And this is just a starting point. This can grow. As your business grows, you can grow your budget on your own spending habits as well. So right now, I know a lot of people are working on a very tight budget. They don't have much money left over in terms of disposable income after they pay their mortgage or their rent, their utility bills, all their basic cost of living essentials like food, shopping. There's not really much left for most people, even for those that are in a job, maybe working for minimum wage, or even if you've got a decent salary. I know that sometimes if you've got a mortgage, the mortgage can be taking a lot of that out of your pocket, and then your utility bills, the gas and electricity, the energy prices are going up again in April, like they always do. And I think it's an increase of something like, if I remember right, it's almost 6% here in the UK this year. So that's going to have an impact on people here in the UK. And so therefore, we need to look at bringing in more income in order to cover those outgoings, but not just the basic essential cost of living expenses. Now, with what we do with Synergy Edge, we look at all areas. We look at bringing your cost of living expenses down and increasing the amount of income that you can bring in with 4 different income streams. And we show you how to do that very easily, very simply. So you've got bills and you've got your mortgage. That could be another maybe 1,000. I'm just using a ballpark figure. So you want to make a list of all your outgoings. Then you've got your food shopping, and then you want to be saving. So I would suggest and recommend that maybe you save a minimum of 10% of what you earn. So if you bring in 5 grand a month from your home-based business, you want to save at least 10% of that in a business account or a business savings account, or have some sort of business savings plan. And we show you how to do that with Synergy Edge and with one of the opportunities that we have where you can save and hedge against inflation the smart way with precious metals, gold and silver. Okay, so now that you've got your list of the things that you're going to be spending your money on, now you know how much money you need to earn to live comfortably. So that is what you're aiming for when you're first getting started. We've got a benchmark and a target to reach, which is 10K a month. My pledge to you is that I'll work with you for free until you're successful, until you reach that goal of 10K a month or more. Now, once you reach that goal of 10K a month or more, it doesn't have to stop there. You can keep growing and keep going until you get to 12K a month, 15K a month, 20K a month, and it can keep going. There's no limit to how much money you can make when you build your own home-based business. And with the business opportunities and the 4 different income streams that we have here at Synergy Edge. So that's your first exercise, and that's what you should be aiming for. So let's say you're aiming for 5K a month initially to start with. But before long, you'll be hitting 10K a month, and then you'll be growing that even further. So write down, it's always a good idea to write down what you would be spending your money on. It's good to enjoy the income that you earn as well. Treat yourself. Maybe you want to upgrade the home. Maybe you want to set aside a budget for home improvements. Maybe you have a long-term goal, and that long-term goal is to upgrade your home to a bigger home, maybe somewhere in a different country or a different part of the country. Maybe you want to relocate. That's all going to take money as well. So we're going to go through the napkin presentation. We'll look at one of the napkin presentations here. You can get access to the full entire training video inside our home study group. Just simply subscribe to the free newsletter to get access to the full entire video. Sign up today and you'll get access to similar videos like this, all absolutely for free. The link is somewhere in the description. This is your opportunity to build a profitable home-based business and scale that business to 10K per month or more. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share this video.